Hi and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video I've got a cottage for you that is pretty cute and cozy, I would say. So I really wanted to share this as a video because it was such a fun process to do. And if you sometimes watch Claire Siobhan's stream, you probably recognize this build, or at least the reference picture, because the way I got inspired to do this build was I watched her stream and she was browsing on the internet for some cottage inspiration pictures to build a very pastel-colored cottage, and then she came across this one. I don't even know if she picked it in the end or if she picked another one, but I just fell in love with this reference picture instantly, and I stopped everything that I was doing. I stopped watching the stream to not get too influenced by her, and I stopped everything else and I booted up The Sims and started building. Here now, first you can see me stick pretty close to the colors of the reference picture, but later I realized that this combination just doesn't look right in The Sims, so I took a little bit more liberties later and changed the color scheme and the way this house is painted from the outside in the end. And what you see me do at the moment is try to put these support beams underneath the roof, and I had so much fun doing this. Well, at first I tried to do this myself with debug items and tools, and it just looked absolutely not good. It looked really bad, and so I scrapped that, so I cut all of that footage out, of course, and then I took this item, I think it's from Get Together, that already has these support beams, and then I just made this scale fitting and pushed it a little bit inside of the roof, and yeah, it looked great. And it was a lot less work than trying to do it myself, so I think I'm going to do this more often now. And now you see me try to find fitting windows, and those are like two big wishes that I have, that we have more kind of like roof decoration pieces, like these support beams, or also like decoration pieces for underneath the roof, like it is in a lot of old Victorians, or just more roof trims with more texture and shape. And the other thing is matching swatches, because I tried to do this with base game windows, and back then the problem of matching swatches was, I think, a lot bigger than it is now. And then I tried to find this very specific blue tone that fit very well with the these kind of shingles that I have underneath the roof, and I found one, and then I thought all of the other base game windows were going to match this blue tone, but like half of them have two other like kind of blue swatches. One is a very light blue and the other one is a greenish blue, and I think there's also like a very intense blue, but not this exact color of blue that the other half of the base game windows have, which was very infuriating and very confusing. But in the end I made it work, but it gave me a lot less freedom to only be able to work with these shapes of windows that had the matching colors. But in general I would say that I really like this build. I would say it's even one of my favorites, even though I know that it isn't one of my flashiest Sims builds, or one with the most wow factor, or one that I spend the most time on, but it's one where if someone would ask me if I would want to move there in real life, I would say yes in a heartbeat. And that is kind of what I want from Sims builds that I create. So to kind of always be a vision of my dream house. Like, I don't have this one dream house, I have lots of different kinds of interior design styles and house styles that I love and that I would love to live in, and this is one of these styles. So I called it my Cottagecore dream house because it is my Cottagecore dream house, but it isn't like my dream house. I don't know if that makes sense or if that was confusing, but yeah, I just aim to create houses that I would want to live in real life, and this is definitely one of them. I mean, I think one problem would be that there's only one bedroom, and if you like advance further in the future, that could be a problem. But for like Sims families, this is like perfect for a sim or a couple that doesn't want kids and just like want to enjoy their life together. And there's also space and like items and toys and food for a dog or a cat. It can go both ways, but I kind of imagined them living here with a dog. And it's also on the lot that is in Brundtland Bay, the lot in front of the lighthouse, which is an absolutely stunning lot. And I had so much fun kind of matching the surrounding like tones of the earth and the terrain, like the terrain paint, to try and match that and kind of make the build fit in there. Was a bunch of fun. And yeah, so I really loved this lot, and I especially love this image of Sims living here with their dog and just going around on like jogs with their dogs on this beautiful little island, on this beautiful little lot. And when they have a special someone over, they can go to the lighthouse and just enjoy the view or have some romantic moments. And yeah, I just like, this is also like not only a build that I would love to live in real life, this is a build that that makes me want to create these Sims and kind of tell their story and just like play with them in this house and their cute dog. And yeah, I really like this build because it gives me like other kind of inspiration, which is so funny because I got all of the inspiration for this build from that picture, that reference picture that I got from Claire Chavan, and she maybe also got inspiration from, and then I took this inspiration and I kind of like changed the colors and all of that, and that gave me new inspiration. It's just like a beautiful circle of inspiration, and I hope that it maybe even inspires some of you too. That would be like, that would mean the world to me, and that would be so good and fun, and I would love that. But I of course never expect that. I kind of want to go by the like a mantra of like not expecting anything. Like when I put out a video, I don't expect it to get many views or many likes, and I don't expect anyone to comment, but I always am so happy and grateful if people do watch it or do like it or do comment, and I really appreciate it. And I think that's just like a very healthy way to go about all of this, just like to put it out for me, and because I like what I did there and I want to just like have a place to show it off and just have fun in the process, and then have this like positive rush when people actually do watch it and do like it. I think that's like so nice, and so I'm very, very like I don't know how I went on this like spiral of what I'm talking about at the moment. I think I just like jumped from topic to topic to topic, but I just love to say thank you because I'm so grateful for everyone that supports me and watches my videos, and so I want to use this opportunity to say thank you again. And I just have to say, like, the last 2 weeks were absolutely crazy, like this positive rush of achievements and wonderful things happening, and I didn't want to make a post about it because I always feel like when I post about stuff like that on Twitter, some people that maybe like aren't in like such a positive place of achievements right now, that would like invite them to compare themselves and feel like bad, and I don't ever want that to happen. I always want to make people feel better after like seeing a post from me or watching my videos or watching a stream from me. I always want to be like this like plus in their lives, this positive vibe and influence, and I never want to make anyone feel worse than before. So I didn't want to post about it, but we are now 9 minutes into the voiceover, and I think everyone who's still here and listening to me, first of all, thank you, and second of all, I think all of these people actually like me and are fine with celebrating with me. So I quickly want to talk about all the craziness that happened in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so first of all, on YouTube last week I reached 400 subscribers, which was like such a nice moment, such a validation, and it was so great because like I kind of felt like I was stuck in the like 300s for so long, and then I just like hit the 400, and after that things just went like so great. I had this short that was a little bit educational and people really loved it, and also there was a creator sim video that people really resonated with, which made me so happy. And yeah, now I'm already like on the day that I'm recording it, I'm a little bit pre-recording, but now I am already a quarter through, like I'm already at 425, and that's just insane to me. That's like I'm so grateful. And also like on Twitter I reached 600 followers on Twitter, and the most craziness happened over on Twitch because I started streaming on Twitch just a little more than a month ago now. And in this 1 month of streaming, I reached affiliates, which I know some people work years for, and I'm so grateful for achieving it in just 1 month, and I had never expected that. And the other thing is that we now reached 100 followers on Twitch, which also I'm so thankful for. And especially that first affiliate stream that I had was absolute craziness. I had 2 hype trains. I never expected to have a hype train, and like not this like close in time, and it was just like completely overwhelming, but positively overwhelming. And now I'm just 1 subscriber on Twitch away from a new emote slot, which I'm so excited about because I love drawing emotes, and just to be able to actually use them and see them on Twitch and have other people, like give other people the possibility to use things that I've drawn, it's just like so exciting for me. And yeah, maybe we are going to reach like that this month to even have like another emote slot, and it's just like way better and more like exciting and so beautiful and positive and lovely than I ever expected. And for all of that to happen in just 1 month is completely, it just blows me away. So yeah, if you follow me on Twitch, thank you. But that's enough of me like talking about all of these like achievements and numbers and stuff. I'm very sorry, but I just had to let this excitement out somewhere. But back to the build. So this kitchen, I'm very happy with it. It's very overgrown. It has lots of plants and also pots to put in herbs or other things to cook with, and I'm like super happy about this, even though it didn't turn out as beautiful as the actual reference picture that I had for a Cottagecore kitchen that I want to show you, because it's very beautiful, and I just didn't feel like I had the right items like plants, but also not like the right kitchen counters or the right shelving units to actually like convey the feel of this kitchen, right? But I just did my best, and it's still a beautiful kitchen for The Sims, I think, or at least for me and my interior design skills. But it's not as beautiful as this reference picture, because it can't be. And the bedroom is very small, unfortunately, but because there is only 1 person or 1 couple living here, I felt comfortable with not putting in a normal door, but only this like open frame to kind of make it look bigger and also connected to the living room, where I put in stuff like a wardrobe, like not a classic wardrobe, it's like a lower one which still allows you to look through the window above, which I really liked, and also things like a mirror and a plant, and then they can immediately like also like watch TV in the evening and then just like walk a few steps and just lay in bed. And I think it's pretty neat. I didn't leave in the decoration of the bathroom because it's just a pretty standard, slightly old looking bathrooms, because from this whole house I got the vibe of kind of older furniture and wallpapers and stuff, so I thought that was fitting. And also I didn't show the furnishing of the hallway because it wasn't that interesting or spectacular where anyone could learn anything from. I just put items down but I wanted to leave in the study room or this office room because I thought it was a very nice combination of a library and an office room, but also a like sleeping place and just like play and hangout space for the dog. And I really like this combination and the fireplace inside, so I wanted to show it off a little bit. So with that, this house is almost complete. I really hope you liked and enjoyed this video, and if you would consider subscribing, you would make me super duper happy. I hope we'll see each other again.